Om Shanti. One of Dada's daughters-in-law, a lady named Radhika, now Brahma Kumari Brijendraji, was a member of the King's Circle in Bombay and is now the person in charge of the Brahma Kumaris Godly University in that area, writes the following recollection. The kings who came in contact with him had so much trust in him that they gave Dada permission to enter their palace at will, without waiting for an invitation or even inform the king beforehand. Other businessmen had to give their articles to the king's representative and wait for a reply. But when Dada came, the Rajmata, the Queen Mother herself, would call him in to show the diamonds to her daughters and daughters-in-law. All those who lived in the Raj Mahal, which is the royal palace of the kings, knew of Dada's religious faith, his pure nature and conduct. Many times kings used to tell him, "It is God's mistake that he made us kings, but not you, because all kingly qualities and powers are in you. In fact, God had not made a mistake because those kings were kings in name only. Kings with a single crown, while God was to inspire Dada to make such spiritual effort that he would earn divine kingdom and a double crown, the corona of purity as well as the golden headdress of the Emperor of the world. The respect which the kings gave to Dada was unprecedented. They sent him special invitations and gave him a specially reserved seat of honor in the court, to which he was led as soon as he entered the palace. Once, we all, Dada's family, were staying by invitation with the king of Valaipur in his palace. There was to be a great court function that day. When it began, Dada was sitting in the gallery opposite the king. The king saw that Dada's family were not with him. That is, Dada's wife, Jashoda, had decided to receive darshan of a visiting saint, Srinathji, and to come to the celebration later. The king had such respect for Dada that he ordered the proceedings halted until his family had been gathered, and the king sent his prime minister with a special invitation to call upon his family. When he arrived, the king greeted us with a tremendous reception. A band appeared and music played for us, and we were ceremonially installed in our place of honor in the gallery. Later, the king even arranged for a carriage to be sent for our use to make another visit to Srinathji, since he knew he wanted to spend some time with him. The driver of the carriage remarked to us that we had received an honor he had never seen accorded to another guest. The functions of the court were simply never stopped like that. Dada had not a great deal of formal education, but by study on his own, he had achieved a fine command of the Sindhi language. He also studied philosophic and religious texts written in Hindi. He was well versed in the Gurumukhi and Guru Granth Sahib scriptures. In addition, he was a fluent reader of English. Moreover, Dada possessed the special art of letter writing. His style was brief and accurate, yet filled with on the reader's mind. Concepts uniformly noble and inspiring. He had a refined appreciation for literature and art, a taste for the captured moment, for the realization, for the glimpse of truth memorialized in any form. Even in his business career, it was by his special insight that he used to create new designs in them to be treated less than equally. Feelings about this reached such a peak that he sought out and found the painter. Images that stood out from the page and engraved themselves. To be continued tomorrow. Om Shanti.